Now that's a lot of games. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be showcasing my updated Nintendo Switch game collection, as well as the consoles that I have bought in the past 2 years ever since I decided to do the first video. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting off the video, it's my Nintendo Switch Lite that I actually just picked up last week. This is my little go-to one for whenever I go anywhere. So really nice. I like the aesthetic of it. The next one is the one that stays in the dock all the time, and it's my Pokemon Switch OLED. It's a little fingery and stuff. I really like the design on this one. I think this one's my favorite from all of them. What do you guys think? I actually don't have the Splatoon one that I used to have back in the day, but I think this one is way better than that one. So you tell me in the comments which one you prefer. Next one is this actually sealed copy of the Pokemon Switch OLED edition. I still have this nicely. This is actually one of the ones that we're going to be giving away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet to the channel, please make sure to do that. And also make sure to hit that like button as well to help the channel out and the algorithm. Next one is the Zelda Switch OLED that I actually have here also. Brand new, that you get to pick whether you want this one or the Pokemon one, whoever gets to win this fabulous Switch console. Let's see, right here. So it'll be either between this one or the Pokemon one. Whoever wins gets to choose which one they want. All right, next up are the games. I have tried to stack them together to try and make sure they are based on the genre and whatever characters are all together, so that way we can kind of streamline it. But if I kind of messed up, my apologies. First up is the Mario series. So we got Super Mario Party. Fun game to play with people, although I do recommend the other one that was released. Next up, Super Mario Wonder. This is also a fun game to play with people, couch co-op. Mario Party Superstars. This is the one that I recommend to play with people, as it has a lot of the older mini games from back in the N64 and GameCube days. Mario Strikers Battle League. This is one of my most anticipated games that came out, but unfortunately it kind of fell flat and didn't have a lot of the features that a lot of us wanted, and kind of just fell off the radar right away. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. This game is actually really entertaining. It's one of the better platformers on the Switch, so another game that I highly recommend. Mario Odyssey, one of the best platformers out there on the Switch, and honestly, highly recommend it as well. Mario Tennis Aces. This one's actually pretty fun as well if you're into tennis. I got it on sale, so that's why I decided to pick it up. Luigi's Mansion 3, one of the most graphically impressive games on the Switch. This one was actually really fun, so I highly recommend this one, especially right now since it's October and it's spooky season. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Not much I can say about this game, except that pretty much everybody owns this game if you have a Switch. So if you don't have it, pick it up. It's regularly on sale. Great game for everybody. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. This is a 3DS remake. I didn't really get to finish the game, so I can't really say if it was good or not, but I think if 3 was good, this one should have been okay at least. Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope. I actually haven't played this one yet. I did play the first one. It's actually pretty fun, so if you're really into this RTS style kind of gaming, give it a try. Super Mario RPG. I cannot say enough about, I was so happy when this game got announced to be remade. This game, back in the Super Nintendo, one of my favorites of all time. So if you're looking for a Mario RPG adventure, this one, highly recommended. Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, another remake from the GameCube. This one is also one that I haven't finished, but I'm looking forward to jumping on it again and try to finish it this time. Mario Party, darn it. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, another 3D platformer that actually came out on the Wii U. Highly recommended as well. The Bowser Fury part is actually pretty entertaining. It's more like an open world setting. Princess Peach Showtime. Another one that I haven't played, but I heard good things about it and was told it's a little bit short, but I guess I have to just get on it and try it out for myself. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Can't say much about Mario. A lot of entertaining games here. The original Mario 64, Sunshine, which a lot of people hate, and then Mario Galaxy, that was very entertaining. So another fun game to play. Better yet, 3 games to play because it's 3 in 1. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This one I actually played. It's actually very fun. It does introduce Mario to guns, which people thought was like a little bit weird, but you know, you gotta change it up a little bit. But pretty fun game. You can usually find it on sale for $10, $20. So if you're looking for something new to play, give this one a try. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, one of the most defining games on the Switch. So many characters that you can play as, and it's something that is just amazing, honestly. Especially with couch co-op with friends, you're either gonna hate each other by the end of the night playing this one, so highly recommend it as well. We got Splatoon 2, one of the first Splatoon games that I ever played. I actually skipped the first one on the Wii U, and I picked this one up when it first came out. It was actually pretty fun. The online was a little wonky. I really didn't get into it because I kind of sucked at it, so. Splatoon 3, I actually did play this one a lot. I did get a little bit better on it, but unfortunately, I didn't get into it as much as I wanted to. But overall, it's still a good game for multiplayer. Next up, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This is a game that a lot of people were waiting for. Haven't touched it yet, unfortunately, but I'm hoping to get on it as soon as I can. Next one, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This is actually a remake back from the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. And then it got re-released on the 3DS, and now it's on the Switch. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This one actually came out on the launch year when the Switch first came out. Another one that I haven't played, unfortunately. I have such a backlog of games, honestly. And the last one, the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. Another one that I need to touch and get started on it, so we got that one. Next up, Zelda Breath of the Wild. One of the launch games on the Nintendo Switch, and you can't say this enough. You gotta play this one. If you have a Switch, you gotta play this game. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This is actually a remake of a Game Boy game? Game Boy or Game Boy Color, one of those two. But actually really nice. I haven't gotten to finish it yet either, which is very unfortunate. But like I said, I'm just in backlog of games, honestly, right now. So, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This one actually just came out this Friday, and yeah, still here waiting to be played. I gotta get onto these games, honestly. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Remake from the Nintendo Wii Skyward Sword game. This one's actually pretty fun and entertaining as long as you don't get into the whole gesture control stuff. And yeah, this one I actually enjoyed. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This is more of a slasher game. I don't know exactly the genre, but it's more of a like just slashing enemies and everything. I probably just played this for like a few minutes, but I didn't get into it as much, so it's just sitting there. But I think I'm gonna give it a try soon. And then I'm just realizing that I do not have Tears of the Kingdom, which is very unfortunate. But I do have it digitally, so I'll say that. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. What's more to say about Pokemon? This was a remake from the first generation, and although it gave the gimmick of the whole Pokemon Go catching stuff, it was still pretty entertaining, as long as you didn't use the gesture stuff. Pokken Tournament DX, another re-release from the Wii U. This is actually a Pokemon fighting game that has mechanics like Tekken and stuff, which was actually made by Bandai Namco, if I'm not mistaken. This is actually pretty entertaining. I would give this a try if you could find it. Pokemon Shining Pearl and Diamond. I have it somewhere around here. Let me try and find it. There we go. Pokemon Pearl and Diamond. These were very controversial as we were expecting kind of 3D remakes, but instead we got some chibi looking ones. I honestly think they're not bad, but we were expecting a nice remake, just how Omega Ruby and Sapphire got. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I hope I said the name right. Arceus. This one was actually a breath of fresh air for the Pokemon series. They did a few changes that really made the game experience a little bit better, but overall, I liked it. Looking forward to Pokemon ZA. Hopefully it's just as good. Detective Pikachu Returns. Unfortunately, this is one of the games that got delivered like this, and very unfortunate. But, you know, talking Pikachu, mystery solving, and everything like that. Pretty entertaining. We got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Same thing as Pikachu. I should have just stacked these together to show them together. New Pokemon Snap. If you ever played Pokemon Snap on the N64, you know the story regarding this. I actually enjoyed this a lot. I think it wasn't as entertaining as the N64 one, but it was still nice breath of fresh air. And then the graphics on the Pokemon are really nice, so you get some good pictures and even just frame them and stuff. That actually be pretty cool. I do have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the double pack, Pokemon Sword and Shield double pack. So there's these two. Obviously, these were all the newer series Pokemon, Gen 8 and Gen 9. A lot of controversy with these because Game Freak got lazy on us, but it is what it is. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it's still playable even though it's very glitchy. And I think Pokemon Sword and Shield still runs a little bit better, but it is what it is. Nintendo Switch Sports, pretty self-explanatory, pretty much a remake of the Wii version, except for boxing. I wish they actually put boxing on here, but it is unfortunate. Tin for Pokemon Let's Go and Eevee, Breath of the Wild Explorer Edition. Like this. This was released, I think, holiday season 2018 or 2017. NES World Championship Edition. This is actually the collector's edition that I was able to pick up. I don't know if they still have it available, but it's pretty much just a bunch of mini games and then online rankings and stuff. Pretty entertaining, if you ask me. Next up, Pikmin 1 and 2 re-releases of the GameCube. These are actually kind of like an RTS where you're controlling, I think, what is it, like 100 of them at the time? Not bad game, pretty good. Pikmin 3 Deluxe, same thing. They just added more Pikmins to it. And the most recent one, Pikmin 4. Now you can get all 4 Pikmin games in one console. One of the nice things about the Switch, they re-released a bunch of stuff and now you can just play it on everything. Kirby Star Allies. Got a lot of complaints about this one because it was too easy when it first came out. You could beat it in like 5 hours. But they did some updates on it and it's not bad. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I believe this was also a Wii remake, re-released for the Switch. This one's a nice fun to play in co-op and everything. And then Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Kirby's first 3D adventure where you can become a car, a cone, and a fan, and a bunch of other stuff. Very entertaining. Highly recommend this one as well. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. This one is actually remakes of the Game Boy Advance games, included voiceover and everything. If you're into one of those strategy games, this one's actually up in the alley for you then too. I really enjoyed this one. Ring Fit Adventure. I actually played this a lot while we were in the dark times back in 2020, which we don't speak of. But other than that, it was actually pretty fun. Got me moving around and stuff. Big Brain Academy. This is, I don't think it's a re-release from the DS, but I got this on sale for like $10, so I just grabbed it just to have it. Maybe it'll be worth something in the future. All right, we got Fire Emblem Engage and Three Houses. Fire Emblem Three Houses wasn't my cup of tea. It just felt more like a school simulator, but I hear it's very good things, so I just need to give it a try. And then Fire Emblem Engage actually embraces more battle stuff. So this one I got into it a little bit more, but both of these games are great options, whichever you would want to pick. Shin Megami Tensei 5. This one I actually haven't played either, but I heard good things about it. And I just need to get going with the backlog that I have. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. This is a nice little brawler game from back in the PS3 and 360, if I'm not mistaken. This is another one that I got on sale, so I just thought I'd pick it up just in case if, you know, maybe it's worth something eventually. I know there was a big dispute about it, why it couldn't be sold anymore due to music rights or whatever, but yep. Live Alive. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I know this is back from the NES game, NES era, if I'm not mistaken. It's another remake. I've heard good things about it. I need to give it a try. Starlink Battle for Atlas. This is pretty much the Star Fox game we never got. It was okay. It wasn't the craziest game, but I honestly only bought it because it was $7 and it came with the R-Wing from Star Fox. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. I actually really enjoyed this game. The only problem is that since it has the updated battle mechanics, I am not the biggest fan of it. I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when I was growing up. All of the stuff from like season 1 and 2. And then after 3, it just got a little bit weird and I just let it be. Zombieland Double Tap. I think this one was gifted to me. It's just a nice little shooter game. Can't complain about this one. Here we go. Monster Hunter Rise. I know it's somewhere around here. This is one of Capcom's highest grossing franchises, and I think it's pretty entertaining. Bravely Default 2. I think I played the first one on 3DS. This one is still just pending again, just how a lot of these games are just pending, but definitely want to give this one a try. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. This is another one of those games where I just got it for, I think $9 or $10 somewhere. I thought I'd give it a try since I really enjoyed Animal Crossing back in 2020. It's not the same. We have Animal Crossing, so yeah, this game got us through the hard times back in, you know, those days. Very fun game. I really enjoyed the fishing part, except when you get nothing but sea basses. Red Dead Redemption. What can we say about this that hasn't been said? This is one of the greatest games that has ever come out back in the PS3 and 360. I'm actually very happy that it came out for the Switch. It even comes with the Undead Nightmare, which everybody enjoyed, so highly recommend this game. Grab it. Altaria Ryza 2, Lost Legends, and the Secret Fairy. I hear a lot of good things about this franchise, but it's so hard to find these games, especially the Switch version, so that's why this one's still just sitting here on its own. I need to find the first and the third one, but I'm gonna get to it eventually. Dave the Diver Anniversary Edition. This is actually a pretty entertaining game. You run a sushi shop, and then during the day, you're out hunting for fish for the sushi shop. I thought it was pretty fun. I want to finish it though, so give it a try. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This is more of a Metroidvania kind of game where it's a 2D crawler. I already played this one, so I can't really say if it was good or not, but if it's anything like the Castlevania games, then I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this one as well. BioShock The Collection. What can we say more about BioShock? These are 3 games that are amazing. Back in the day when BioShock first came out, man, that game was insane when I first played it. So I highly recommend these games. Sea of Stars. This was an indie game that came out, I want to say last year. This game was very entertaining. If you played role-playing games back in the Super Nintendo, like Chrono Trigger and stuff, you're really going to enjoy this one. It was a little short, I'll be honest, but I really enjoyed it. Tales of Symphonia Remastered. This game, I played so many hours back when it first came out on the GameCube. When I finally heard that it was getting remastered for the Switch, I'm like, yes. It was even my most anticipated game in one of those videos that I made back in the day. So, highly recommend this one. Hundreds of hours you can spend on this one. Octopath Traveler 2. Another one from games from the back in the Super Nintendo days. I actually haven't played this one. I played the first one because I have it digitally, but really brings you back to the old Super Nintendo RPG days. I recommend this one. Ori the Collection. These are 2 games that came out on the Xbox. I haven't played this yet, but I heard they're really good and they're very challenging, so I'm looking forward to get to these eventually. The art design and everything looks very nice and fluid, so I hope it runs as good on the Xbox as it. I hope it runs as good on the Switch as it does on the Xbox. And Bayonetta 3, another one that's just sitting there. I've actually only played the first one so far, but I need to get on this one. I'm very excited to play this one. I heard good things about it, even though I heard the game doesn't run as well. Bayonetta, the first one. This one I actually played and finished it. They're entertaining. The action is pretty fluid and everything. I still don't have Bayonetta. Wait, I do have Bayonetta 2, but only digital, so I have to get on it so I could get started playing with that one as well. Metroid Dread. This is actually one of the hardest games I played on the Switch back when it first came out. This game was so rumored for years and years, and then it finally came out in 2021, I want to say. Yeah, 2021, 2022. Anyways, yeah, very entertaining. It is kind of difficult, so prepare yourself. I know they had to release an easy mode. And last but not least on my game collection, Metroid Prime. This game came out back in 2002 on the GameCube, and honestly, it still holds up to this day. It's pretty darn amazing. So if you could find this on sale or even at the asking price that they have right now, just grab it. It's an amazing game. But yeah, guys, other than that, that is everything that I have for this video. What did you guys think of my collection? Let me know in the comments. Which are your favorite games? Which games are you looking forward to come out soon? Let me know. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe, as the Switch 2 is pretty much being ready to be announced anytime soon. You gotta let me know if you're hyped for that as well. And also, if you're looking for more Switch 2 videos, please make sure to check one of the videos coming up next. So I'll talk to you later.